And it's anybody's game right now. All right, now we are on to the vault. And vault is automatically worth 2 points per win. We're stepping it up a notch.
This I can't wait to see. Tara, it has changed over the years of what types of vaults you'll see. The majority of the girls today, and even some of the guys, will be doing what's called round-off entry vaults. That means that they will be running full speed down the runway, doing a round-off onto the board, a back handspring onto the horse, and then doing some kind of high-flying, high-energetic skill to land on their feet.
Right, and every girl, I noticed they're moving the vault up and down, so they all have different settings according to how tall they are, how much speed they have, what angles they're used to.
Well, Tara, it looks like Jana's going to start us off. I'm excited to see what she's going to throw.
She has said she is going to do a Yurchenko layout, which is where she does a flip onto the board, a flip up over onto the vault, and does a full entire rotation with her body and lands on her feet. Oh.
You know what? To me, that just shows me how human she is. I mean, this whole night, she has been perfect.
Yeah.
And you can just tell how when you're off just a little bit, and you're not focused as much as you should be, it could at times be catastrophic.
Yeah, she did that in a tuck position. So let's see how Casey Jo McGee handles this.
And a laid out flip off of the table. Casey Jo McGee.
And a nice laid out position.
Really nice. Casey Jo definitely capitalized on a little bit of a mistake that Jana had.
And looks like the point goes to Ice. All right, so now Ice has a lead 2-0 because remember, points this round are worth double.
I'm just gonna hit the vault. I'm gonna fly over straight, but the goal is to see how high and how far I can go.
So it seems like Jonathan Horton's gonna change things up on us a little bit. He's chosen to do what I think could be a pretty strategic vault. He's looking to see how far he can go on his vault, and you don't normally see this vault a lot. It's called a heck vault. As you can tell, all the power that he has coming down.
He really looked like he went a long ways off of that vault. I mean, he just sailed it. He must have gone a good 15 feet out.
Easily. And the difficulty about this vault is you are trying to go forward down the runway, hit the horse to turn yourself, and go backwards to be able to get your feet down. It's a very unusual vault.
Let's see if Wes can rise to the occasion.
As you can tell, Jonathan played it really well. Definitely played it well. Very strategic.
Yeah, Wes did it, but I think maybe
Team Ice wins it.
Team Ice wins it.
Team Ice right now is cleaning house. They're up 4-0.
Kylie Boderman making her way to the vault.
All right, up next, we've got Kylie Boderman. And Kylie Boderman has just declared that she's going to do a Yurchenko layout full. Now, remember, before we saw the Yurchenko layout, so she's going to do the same vault, but she's going to add a full twist. She's not nervous.
Wow, by the looks
She
of that,
does
of course
it
she's not.
perfectly. Beautiful vault.
She busted out her Mary Lou Retton dismounted stance, too.
Could
Really
this be
nice.
a clean sweep for Ice?
I don't know. Looks like it could be.
On Team Fire!
And now we've got Erin Davis up to see if she can beat that Yurchenko full.
And I know Erin is very powerful on this event. As you could tell, look how high she was.
That was a great vault. But the judges awarded to Team Ice for a 6-0 lead.
You know, Tara, you might think that they can kind of take it easy right now, but things could change so dramatically. You pull a double down out and double the points, Team Fire could jump right back into this event.
That's right.
The goal is to boom it.
He'll be performing, it seems like he's going to perform a handspring front pike half with a little bit of flavor to it. I mean, he's got a lot of power, a lot of finesse. How amazingly high that was. Look, like it was nothing, a walk in the park for him. He's excited about it.
That's an amazing vault.
Definitely had some boom to it.
That was a boom vault.
That was a boom vault. He brought it.
He did.
Let's see what Danelle has now.
Never count Danelle out. If anyone can bring home points, it's this guy.
Wow, real pretty too. I still think that Chris had a little bit more height and a little bit more boom. I gotta give it to Chris.
And it's Team Ice.
I think also, looking back at it too, Gano had a bit of a hop at the end and stick it as well as Chris
yeah, he
too.
had the little step at the end.
Man.
Still a gorgeous vault, but Chris just had that boom factor.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to call out Brandon Wynn on a handspring double front.
Wow, looks like Team Ice has gone with their big man, Big Steve, to try to bring it all home. Seems that he has called out Brandon Wynn with a handspring double front. Let's see how Steve handles this.
Steve seemed pretty confident. Boom! He sticks it. It just doesn't get any better
Look,
than that.
what amazing talent that this young man has. That was an incredible vault.
That's just gymnastics at its finest. I mean, where else in the world are you going to see that?
Win for Team Fire. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it, Team Fire.
Brandon's trying to hype up the crowd. The Iron Man himself has the right song to hype him up and the crowd up for this vault. A lot of pressure on Brandon.
Here he goes. Everything's on the line. Oh!
Great try, though. That is probably one of the hardest vaults that are being done out there. And just the fact that he went for it, I'll give him credit for that. But Team Ice.
Team Ice, clean sweep, 10-0. They win vault, and it is on to the high bar and the single rail. Well, Team Ice is obviously on a roll, so Team Fire needs to win this round. And if they do, it's tied 3-3, and it's a skill-for-skill shootout in sudden death, where they go head-to-head to see who ultimately wins the competition.
From a personal standpoint, high bar has always been my favorite apparatus to not only do, but also to watch. I mean, you're talking about guys that are literally flying their bodies 15 feet in the air, and then they're letting go of the bar, and then trying to re-grasp it. And the new inclusion of the single bar, I'm excited for these girls. I think that they're going to like it also, as well as the fans that are watching.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that. Single rail is not an actual event in women's gymnastics. We train on a single rail, but to actually go in a competition and compete on a single rail is just thrilling.
Stoop in, half turn to a connected triple back.
Oh boy. Sean's putting on
This is
a
a difficult
show.
set of sequences that Sean's going to do, because normal gymnasts in traditional gymnastics will do the triple back
Right.
after a couple of giants to set them up.
Got it.
He's trying to do it right after a certain element, which makes it more difficult for him.
As if a triple back wasn't impressive enough.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Tara, that was a really difficult skill to pull off, and he did it, but he just, he overcompensated just a little bit.
Yeah. I think I'd be pulling hard too if I was doing a triple back.
I'd rather land and roll than land on my face.
Me too.
I agree.
You want
Yeah.
to do?
Double down.
He's gonna double down.
He's going to double down
You know, he knows he can make this skill.
better than what he just did.
Yep, so he's going to double down for double the risk and double the points. So if he makes the skill, he gets 2 points instead of 1.
Tara, it's a smart move to double down because he knows that he can do the skill. But there is the pressure. I mean, Fire needs to come out swinging in this round.
Right.
If they lose this round, there is no sudden death. So there's some extra added pressure that he's putting not only on himself, but also on his team.
And he needs this point because A, he wants to start his team off right, and B, he really wants those 2 points.
All right, let's see how he does. 2, 3.
Oh, a little under.
Yeah, he tried to undercompensate for what he did the first time. And at times, when you're doing such a difficult skill, to be able to make it to your feet and do it perfect, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. This is some high-level gymnastics.
It is, and Sean Townsend actually did a really smart thing here. He doubled down on a skill that he knew the other team couldn't do. So it's free points.
Right, Tara. It was a very strategic move. I mean, he knew he had nothing to lose. it's a win-win situation. I mean, it didn't turn out the way he wanted it, but you know what? Team Ice doesn't get any points, so it's still 0-0.
However, Team Ice does gain offensive position.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
So up first for the women from Team Ice on the single rail is Samantha Engel. She is going to do a very complicated shoulder move. I don't know whether you'll be able to tell. You got to watch her shoulders really closely. Because she's going to do a turn around the bar, and then her shoulders are actually going to invert, and then she's going to do a dismount from that position.
Wow.
Right into a nice front flip.
Really
Beautiful.
well done. Really well done. You know, Tara, just looking at the girls swing on the single bar, you could tell that they're having a fun time with it.
They really are. They love that single rail. Without having to worry about a low bar, you don't know how liberating that
Holly
is.
Vice at the chalk box. Holly, you ready to do this?
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holly's pumped.
Here we go, Team
Oh,
Fire.
yeah.
Holly is a world champion on bars. So if anyone had the capability to beat Samantha Engel, it's her.
It's great to see her back competing at a meet like this. You know, she's been the comeback kid. You know, as she was a little bit younger, she got burnt out by the sport, but you know, she's excited about getting back into it and being a part of it.
I love that because she's such a talented, amazing, beautiful gymnast. Here she goes.
Wow, really nice.
Gorgeous. Boy, I wouldn't want to be the judge on that one.
This is going to be a tough one. This is definitely going to be a tough one.
And the point goes to Team Fire. They really needed that point.
Great way to start off this round. Good confidence booster right now. That sets up Donnell as he's ready to get up, and what he's going to try and do, I don't even know how to describe it. It's such a unique move. I also think that this is a strategic element, because I don't think anybody on the ice team can either do it or do it as well as Donnell.
Donnell.
Yeah, he is going to do what's called a stoop in. He's going to come out and hop his hands and then re-grabs the bar. It's just such a unique way that this release move is done. Let's see how he does it. Here's a stoop in, let go, pop. Wow. I have never seen anybody pop that high before. Some people might call it an easy skill, but the way it's done like that, again, like I said, I don't know if Team Ice has anything.
He just, boom, popped into the air, came back right to the bar in a perfect handstand.
He did. You know, it was definitely a strategic play, and exactly what I had thought. Team Ice decided to forfeit.
That's right. Up next for Team Fire, still in the offensive position, is Jessica Gill, and she is going to do a full twisting Tkachev, and what that means is she's going to swing around the bar, do a full twist over the bar, straddle her legs, and re-catch the bar. You'll see what I mean.
That's a lot going on.
It is a lot going on. This is a very, very impressive skill.
Team Fire fans, let's get loud!
That was just, did you see that move? She did a full twist and re-grabbed the bar.
It definitely happened very quickly.
Let's see that in replay.
That's a great idea, Tara. I just, you can't really appreciate everything that goes into what she's doing. She's turning, she's flipping. She's got to hold on to the bar, let go of the bar, not hit her heels.
Calls another forfeit. Fire looks like they are going to tie this puppy up.
I agree. Right now, they're up 3-0, and you look at Team Ice now. Look at them just sitting down. I don't see any energy. They look dejected. Oh, Justin Spring decides he's going to do a hop full over the high bar into another triple back. Again, now remember now, this is 3 flips before you land.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this skill again. I want to see somebody just stick it cold.
If anybody can do that, Justin definitely has the ability to do that. Beautiful hop full. Setting up. 1, 2, 3. Wow, and he kicks out of it.
Boom.
Look, he's excited about it. He knows it.
That was awesome.
Crowd is going wild. I love it. I love it.
You don't get any better than that.
You can definitely tell that the momentum has changed. Fire is on fire. They are looking to clean house. It's great to see that.
Oh, definitely. It's on. This is a rivalry.
You know, Tara, there's a lot of pressure riding on Steve right now walking up to that high bar, especially after Justin just destroyed a full over into a triple. There's a lot of pressure. I don't know what Steve has in his bag of tricks, but I'm a little nervous for Team Ice right now.
Yeah, no, Justin Spring is like the king of high bar. He would have to pull out something nearly perfect in order to even come close to Justin Spring.
Let's see what happens here. Beautiful full over.
Beautiful speed.
1, 2, 3, 4, all three above the high bar. Look at Steve going nuts and Team Ice blowing it up back
It
there.
looks like they just got their mojo back.
They've just come back from the dead. Look at this.
And look at that. It looks like we got a tie. One referee to one side, one to the other, and now it goes to the audience.
Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Look, Team Ice is working the crowd. This is what the fans came to see. This kind of excitement.
This is what gymnastics should be.
I agree. Absolutely.